Hello. This is Victor of the Action Power team of Global Domains International. Today, I'm going to look at this topic called investment traffic. So I'm just gently going to look at it try to define terms, try to explain what investment traffic is. Because it's not new, right? It's very old, but it's a new kind of term people have used to relate to online marketing. So I want to talk about it so that those of you in my downline, you'll be able to understand how it works, and you'll be able to see whether this is a good fit for you in marketing your GDI business, right? Because we want to learn a lot of things so that the more knowledge we have, the more it is for us to make a lot of success in our GDI business, because we really want to make a lot of money with this business, because this business is a business that gives us steady income and a very good income for the rest of our lives, right? So if you know how to market it efficiently and effectively, you'll be able to make more money. And then that is why we're in the business, right? Uh, like like I like when I think of making the leaderboard, right? I'm always somebody who wants to be in the leaderboard, right? So a lot of people will look at it like, maybe I want to get to a very good position with GDI, but not so, not so, not so. There's a reason why I love fighting to be in the leaderboard, and there's a reason why I think you too should be in the leaderboard. Now, GDI allows us to sell website domain and hosting to anyone out there, right? And through that, GDI pays us 10%. Now, that is not the main interest, right? The main interest in GDI is the downline. GDI allows us to build a massive downline. You get that, right? So if we bring in just 5 people, and those 5 people continue to bring in 5 people down 5 levels, we are able to build a downline of 3,000 people. And then if we're able to get what do you call it now, 15 people or 20 people, that will also allow us to build a downline of over 10,000 people, which means that we can now earn $1 per person in our downline, and that is $10,000 for the rest of our lives. Because like I usually say in all my video, nobody who has a website domain throws it away, right? They keep it for the rest of their lives. So they keep paying that $10 per month, giving us earning of $1 per month for each of them. So if we have 10,000 people in our downline, that's $10,000 per month, right? For the rest of our lives. Now, you people will say, well, since that is there, why go for leaderboard? Now I'll tell you why you need to go for leaderboard. Now, leaderboard, getting your name in the leaderboard means you are going to get a GDI bonus. The bonus is very important if we can get it, and I think everybody should struggle to get it. I'm working really hard to get it. Last week, or is it this week, right? It hasn't gone. I got on a leaderboard because I was able to bring in 6 people within a week, and that gives me a bonus of $100. Now let's look at this, guys. If you bring 5 people The way GDI bonus work is this. If you bring in 5 people within a week and they become paid members, if they don't become paid members and you reduce less than 5, you don't get the bonus, right? So you need 5 people who have paid, not on trial. You know, GDI does trial. You don't want people on trial. They have to now move to paid members. So when they move to paid members, GDI pays you $100 for those 5 people. So if you bring in 10, GDI pays you $200. If you bring in 15, $300. If you bring in 20, $400. Guys, let's look at this. Let's look at this, guys. Now, that's 20, 400. If you bring in 25, $500. Now, guys, let's look at that. So if you can bring in, let's say you are very good with marketing and you're able to bring in 500 people, 25, only 25 people in a week, you are going to be making $500 per week. Times that by 4, in case you are doing it every week. Times that by 4, that is $2,000 cash down. And it continues like that. If you bring in 50 people, you could get $1,000. Okay, let's imagine you are able to bring in 50 people per week. That gives you $1,000. That means in a month you are going to make $4,000. That is enough for you to pay off your advertising fee. So you can see why I like being in the leaderboard. Why I struggle to be in the leaderboard. Because that's instant money for you. That means if you can be getting to the leaderboard, that means you are averagely earning $20 per sign up instead of $1. Look at you. Are you amazed? That is the GDI bonus. You get $20 per sign up. And how much each person in the sign up pays? The person pays $10. But you get $20. GDI is just super. Don't forget, you also get to earn from your downline for the rest of your life. Guys, that is why I struggle to get to the leaderboard. The first time I got to the leaderboard, that was some months back. I think some people dropped out. So after I brought in the 5, some people dropped out. So I'm hoping this time they will stay so I get my $100. And then I want to raise it up more so I earn more. You see, when you are in business, you have to know what is how you could make more money from even the same thing. Like the standard thing is to bring a sign up. The sign up pays $10 and you get 10%, which is $1. But you could get bonuses. So if you can bring in 5, you get $100, and that's $20. Instead of $1, you're now earning $20. That's more money for you. That's super money for you. And many of you, well, for beginners, this thing I want to say, don't worry about it. You don't have to. If you are a beginner, start with just $10, basic level. But if you have made over $100, it's foolish for you to continue to be a basic member, guys. It's totally foolish. You have to move up to become a premium member of GDI. As a premium member, do you know what you get? If you bring in a premium member, you get $15. And all your downline, if they bring in premium member, you get $5. That is how much difference. 500% increase in your commission. So you have to know all these loopholes that are in GDI. And then you have to use them to acquire more money from GDI. So you can see that GDI is highly profitable. So if you are not taking all the benefits that GDI, some of you are just in GDI, you don't even know your benefits. It's highly profitable. You can make a lot of money. You can make instantly by the end of this month 4,000, 5,000, 10,000 just getting the bonus. Last time I was talking of somebody that brought in 136 in the leaderboard and he was getting $2,600. Look at that. That's the kind of money you want to be getting. Imagine if that guy can repeat the same thing every week. That guy will be earning over $12,000 per month instantly. He doesn't have to wait to build a downline. The downline can be coming. Like that's the strategy I'm trying to go into now. Let the downline be coming. No problem. Because I want to build my downline to over 30,000 people. But let me be able to make over 5,000, 10,000 per month instantly with what they call it, with bonus from GDI. As long as that bonus is there, we should take advantage of it. That's why we're in this business. You take advantage. The GDI pays you a bonus, then get the bonus. Work hard and get the bonus. The bonus is enough to offset our traffic, that money we may spend on traffic, and also offset other things. Imagine if you are making over 5,000, 6,000 per month only on bonus. That's something we should all fight for, guys. It's worth it. And you may be listening to me and you are not part of my downline. You may have gotten this video from YouTube, from a link or anywhere. If you need to join the Action Power team of GDI right now, and I think you just have to join it. You don't want to miss out on making this amount of money we keep calling. You have to join GDI and start making this amount of money right now. So click the link and join GDI right now. There's a link below. Click the link and join GDI. And if you want to know about the compensation plan, there is a link below. Click the link and join GDI right now. All right. So we want to still go on and talk about investment traffic. What is investment traffic? Let's start off. What is traffic, guys? What is traffic? Now, traffic is just the movement of people. Vehicle, whatever, that, people that commute. That is generally how we define traffic. Where a large number of people, like you go to Broadway and you see a large number of people there, that's a traffic. Or you go to the mall, all these massive malls all over the country, and you see a large number of people there, those people are what you call traffic. Now, but we are internet marketers, right? And we are not going to be talking about large number of people or large number of vehicles on the road and call it traffic, right? That's not beneficial to our knowledge. So what kind of traffic do we deal with? Online traffic. That's what we deal with. Online traffic. We have a link like your GDI affiliate link, and you want people to see it. So the word we usually use, we want traffic to get to that link. Let them be seeing the advert that we have placed, whether through any sort, whether on Facebook, whether on solo ad, anyway you just want traffic. That's why we call all of them traffic. Facebook traffic, solo ad traffic, Twitter traffic, whatever traffic is all traffic. So you want so many people that come to that site to be able to see your advert, right? Now, the other word is investment. So we are talking investment traffic. Now, what does investment mean? I had to check Wikipedia. And Wikipedia says investment is when you allocate. That means you deliberately give out money. You allocate money or time. to something expecting a result today? No. In the future. That's what investment is. So you invest now for you to get the result in the future. The future can be one day, it can be 1 month, it can be 6 months, it can be 1 year, it can even be 5 years. Like I used to tell you guys, I'm working hard to build a downline of over 30,000 people in the next 5 years. You hear that from me always. 5 years. I didn't say yesterday. I didn't say it's going to be built today. 5 years. I didn't say it's going to be built in a month. 5 years. Because with GDI, you get to earn monthly and for the rest of your life. So if I can build a downline of 30,000 people earning me $30,000 per month in the next 5 years, man, I'm done, man. I'll retire. That's retirement, man. I just start going to the Caribbean and just having fun. So that's what investment is. You invest, allocate money or allocate time for a future result. Now, let's now join them together. What is investment traffic? Combine the two, man. That means you now allocate a budget for traffic, to invest in traffic, so that you now get a fruit. The fruit can come in 1 month, it can come in 6 months, it can come in 1 year, it can come in 5 years, it can come in 10 years. So now all of you say, oh, he's talking about paid traffic. And they are right. you are extremely correct, guys. I'm talking about paid traffic, right? Now, there's a stigma when people hear paid traffic. Everybody's like, no, I don't want to make any payment. And it's so funny. Do you know, in Canada here, a lot of people, every weekend, I think the lotto result comes out on Saturday, right? So every Friday, you need to see the queues in all the small stores where they buy ticket for lotto. A lot of people go there, they spend over $10, because I think the minimum in Canada is about $6. That's just one ticket. So some people get like 5, 6, 10. So they spend between $10 to $60 every weekend. So that means apparently they spend $40. And what is their hope? They are hoping that they will win the lottery. And of course, who doesn't want to win the lottery? Even me, I want to win the lottery. Do you know why? The lottery is between $10 million to $60 million. You know, it depends on how, if people are not winning, it keep going up. Who don't want to win that kind of money? So they allocate money for the lottery so that they can win. You know, and I think many of them will be assuming they are investing. Man, that's really funny. I don't want. Imagine that. You are investing for the future, because you know you will likely never ever win the lottery for the rest of your life. Why? Your chances of winning the lottery is less than 0.0000100. I don't know what zero. So that means it's infinito. You are likely never ever going to win the lottery until you die. Even if you grow old to 200 years, you are likely, if you like, play it like every day, your chances of winning is close to nothing. So And you know, human nature is funny. Based on hope, they spend this money. And I don't joke, I don't laugh at them so much because I was also part of that. You know, I had to stop because it was looking stupid. I was always dreaming of winning the big buck. and, and whenever I go to fill up my fuel, my car in the filling station, the big signboard is always here, win this $50 million. I say, yay. So all I need to do is pay $6 and I get $50, $50 million. So I'm always tempted and I always fall into that temptation. I must at least buy one ticket. so so this joke is not just you, it happens to everyone that get trapped in that funny word. And it's a horrible word. I had to just stop. Because it kind of look stupid. You know you will never win. Your chances of winning is like almost impossible. But you like, there's this kind of hope that what if I win? And you just keep investing the money, if you call it an investment, into the lotto people. But let me be frank, that is definitely not an investment. That is as good as what you are doing, is as good as every weekend you take, I don't know how much you spend, maybe you are spending $6, you are spending $10, you are spending $40, or even $100 every weekend. It's like you just take that money. Imagine you take that money, you take it and go to the, do I say your garbage, and put it inside and forget about it. That's exactly what you are doing. That's exactly what you're doing. That's not an investment. So guys, that's not investment at all. And you can imagine that same person may just be among us here. And you're telling the person about investment traffic and he say, no, it's too costly. Yeah? Even if you say it's $10, he still tell you it's too costly. But he's ready to put $40 into something that is impossible, right? So we don't want to be like that, guys. We don't want to be like that. So I find that most of us that are just starting GDI, because we don't really we don't know how to quantify the value of GDI, right? So what we do is we are not really sure. Maybe because GDI gives you a low entry bar. Maybe you because you just buy a website domain and hosting for $10, and then you are allowed to make as much money as you want for the rest of your life. A lot of people don't feel they have invested in GDI. So that makes it difficult for them to invest more to succeed in it. So usually what I see most of you beginners talk about is free traffic. You just want to do it for free. I've addressed free traffic. Free traffic is there. I'm not saying it's not there, but it's not easy. And there is no real free traffic. What do I mean by that? Don't forget, when I define investment as allocating money or time. So you are either allocating money or you are allocating time. Okay, imagine you sit around and have to post 100 adverts on, you have to pay, 100 adverts on 100 Facebook groups or more by yourself. That will take you a long time. And then maybe you have to do, what do I call that? Maybe on the Facebook, you have to respond back and forth. You can imagine the time. So if you are a working person, that is not easy for you. Like, I'm a working person. There's no way I can sit around and post 100. It's not going to be easy, man. And definitely, Facebook will clamp you. Facebook will definitely clamp down on you if you keep doing that. They do that to me a lot. Even when I try to only post like 20 groups, they still clamp down on me. So, and then, so that makes it's not easy to actually use free traffic. And the second thing about that, I have to be frank to most of you, especially you, the starters, right? I have to tell you the truth because that's why I'm here. It's for the truth. You cannot scale free traffic. Cannot scale it up. You cannot scale it up, and that's why I advise most of you that come into GDI. Initially, I can agree with you. You can try free. It's slow because when I got into GDI, I never did it free once. I went paid from day one, and that's why I'm doing well now. But many of you are skeptical, and then many of you are just those ones that no matter what happens, you will never bring out any money. That $10 you have paid is the last you want to pay, and you still want to make $1 million or $1 million from it, right? So I get to understand your mindset. So what I only suggest to you is this: you can start free, but you have to work really hard. You are not going to get results fast with free. It's not going to happen, except you are just lucky. You know, there's what we call beginner's luck, man. You could just throw your ad and so many people just like it and you start making a lot of money. That's beginner's luck. So, but those kind of luck runs out, guys. So what I would say is this: you are really going to work really hard. Post your link on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube, do a lot just to get some sales, right? But once you start making you've made your first $10 and then you rise to your first $50. When you start getting to your $50, guys, don't take the money to McDonald's or any place and start spending it. Transfer it to paid traffic. When you get to $100, definitely you have to get an autoresponder. And you have to move to paid traffic because that's the only way you can scale up this. If you don't do that, you can't scale it up. I was telling you guys, my list is now over 6,000. In my autoresponder list, it's over 6,000 now. And I just started building it 3 months ago. You can never have that kind of list on free traffic. No way. It will take you a very, very long time to build a list like that on free traffic. So eventually, you need to scale up, no matter what. Because we are all struggling to make $10,000 per month. You're not going to make it on free traffic. It's not going to happen. So you could start free. I have no problem with that. Then you scale up. But guys, let's look at something. I know some of you, and I don't know how to put this, right? Very few of you are unemployed here. Let's be frank. Very, very few of you in my downline are unemployed. So that means you have a regular job. How do you feel? What's difficult for you to invest like between $150 to $200 per month in this market? I don't think that's too much. $150 per month. For most of you, especially those of you in Canada here who like me, and those of you in the US who are 90% of the people on this list, right? Because you even find it difficult to get most people from the third world to even pay $10, let alone get them to do paid marketing. But like most of us, like I check my list, we are 90% North America. Then I had the rest Europe. Then some few in the India and some other part of the world. I could understand those from India. I could understand those from the third world. But those of us from North America and those of us from Europe, no man, you just gotta be joking. Because there's no how you cannot invest $150 per month. Okay, let's reduce it for you since it's $150 maybe, but I think that's the best place to do. And let me tell you how you invest it. Let me tell you how you invest it. Because investment traffic is the way to go. So this is how you do it, right? You are in GDI. For your website hosting and domain, you pay $10 every month. Then you need an autoresponder. You have to learn email marketing. I'm here to guide you. I'm not even advanced. I'm still basic with email marketing, and it's enough. You have to learn email marketing so that you can really make more money from GDI. So you get $10 for your whatever your GDI website. You get $50 or $60 for an autoresponder every month. So that's just $70, right? You still have $80. Now I'm talking about $150. Now with $80 remaining, if you buy solo ad, most solo ad for 100 clicks is $40. Some of them $50, some of them $60. But when you're using Udemy, you can get for $40. And I have a link down below for solo ad at Udemy. So you can click it and register at Udemy. You don't have to buy anything. Just register and so that you can see how that environment is, right? Where you get very solid solo ad, where it's regulated, nobody takes your money and run away. You know, they are all guided by rules and regulation there. If you buy solo ad and somebody did not deliver, they return your money immediately. That's the beauty of Udemy. So if you need the link, there's a solo ad site link down there. It's Udemy. Click on it and just join for free. You don't have to buy anything. It's just for you to see, because you don't have a choice, right? If you accept you are going to be a failure in GDI, and that would be totally unfortunate, guys. I don't think you are going to be a failure. You are going to succeed, especially if you follow the training we give you. So you must go to pay that eventually. You don't have a choice, and I mean that word, no choice. Or else you don't plan to scale up and make your money very fast. You want to get those bonuses and get the leaderboard. Free traffic? You're not going to get there. No way. No way. You can only get there by paid traffic, by investment traffic. That's the only way you get there. Now, so you get GDI $10, you get an autoresponder. If you need the Power Lead autoresponder, there are different autoresponders, guys. So you can get anyone. The only reason why I love the Power Lead autoresponder, it does some few things which others do not do. It gives you a super capture page. You need to see my capture page. It's like electric. So when I give it out, I always get a lot of leads because of the capture page. And they have unlimited capture page in Power Lead system. Now, what they do with Power Lead system, you can store even 1 million lead if you can get as many as that, without them charging you more. You know, in Aweber, like I also use Aweber. Aweber charges you per lead. That's the way Aweber charges you. So if your lead continue to rise, let's say now you entered Aweber and maybe you started with, how do they start? Because I think now I'm paying almost $60 or more per month, or more than that, right? So, but I think with Aweber, you can even start lower, maybe 40 or so. But as your lead increase, they're going to charge you. They can charge you even up to $1,000 per month. But by the time you are paying Aweber $1,000, that means you really have hundreds of thousands of leads, and you are really making a lot of money. So that they've calculated that. But with the Power Lead system, you can store even 1 million lead, and they won't charge you more than that amount. If I can remember, I think it's between $50 or $57 or something. Because I pay for Powerlead system, I pay for Aweber. You know, I had to stop using GetResponder. I used to have a lot of autoresponder, right? But I concentrate with those two because I can link them. There's a way we link them, but that's not the topic of today. Anyway, but I'm just saying you need an autoresponder. So let's assume $10 for GDI, $60 for autoresponder, then you get about $70 already invested per month. Then the remaining $80, which make it $150. You take it to buy SoloAd. SoloAd is just from Udemy, like I told you, is 100 clicks for $40. Now, a lot of people don't know the difference between just the traffic and then the clicks. Now, what it means is this: when you go to Facebook and you place your ad, you know, there may be, Facebook can tell you that you had over 5,000 views, 10,000 views. That does not help you at all, right? If you like have a 1 million view, that doesn't help you. Guys, gradually you will understand how this thing works. Just do the simple things, right? You will get to understand how everything works on the internet marketing space. Having 1 million view does not matter. What you need is clicks, right? You need clicks. It's just like on your autoresponder. Having some people will say they had. I was watching one guy's autoresponder, and he said he had close to 26% open rate, which is super because 10% and below is the range. But he had 26 and 30% open rate. Some people have 50% open rate. That doesn't matter. What matters is the click. So I checked it. He had only 0.8% click. So you get me? You may have a high open rate, but a low click. The click matters because click means they've clicked on your link. So view is like you go to a mall and you are selling shoe, right? So people keep passing your window or they even look at your window. There's window shopping and they go. Those are views. They didn't even come in. They went away. Now clicks are those that came in. They didn't look from the window at your ad. They came into your shop and started even pricing the shoe. Making a bargain. Those are like clicks. So clicks are more important than just views. So when you go on Facebook and you place your ad, you get views. But you need clicks. That's why many of you don't get sign-ups. Because you don't have clicks, a lot of clicks. So when you have clicks, what happens is, in SoloAd, you are not buying view. You are buying clicks. That's why I love it. So the guy can show your ad to even maybe he has a list of over 50,000 people. He will continue to show your ad to those 50,000 people till he gets 100 clicks for you. So you get that? So when you pay him $40, you will get 100 clicks for you. Now, what a lot of mistakes some newcomers think is that clicks automatically means sign up. No, clicks do not mean sign up. When you get the clicks, the person now see what you are doing. Most of the time, if you are using an autoresponder, you are not sending them straight to GDI. I don't send anybody straight to GDI. I never even market GDI. What I do is I tell them to come and learn how to make money online, to put their email in. That's all. That's all I'm interested in. So that's what we call that a capture page. Now they put their email in. So once they put their email in, the you are supposed to have added your GDI link to the autoresponder capture page. So once they put their email, immediately they see your GDI ad, right? But the thing is that you have already captured the email. That's what you want. So we call that leads. We call it email leads. So when you buy 100 clicks for a good solo ad vendor, you should be able, for 100 clicks, you should be able to get 25% lead. That means you should be able to get at least 25 email 25 email leads that will be in your autoresponder from that 100 clicks. So sometimes, if you are lucky, it's not always the case, because I see that some people go and buy 100 clicks and they expect to get sign-ups. Sometimes you could get sign-ups. I've gotten a lot of sign-ups from it. So sometimes when they click and they become a lead, they go ahead, like the program, and they buy GDI. So sometimes I used to get one, sometimes I don't. It doesn't really matter. What I want is the leads, because that lead goes into my autoresponder, and now those people now belong to me. And that's how I built my 6,000 leads, email leads on my autoresponder. And my intention is to increase it to over 50,000 before the end of this year, because the more leads you have, the more sales. Why do you make more sales? Now, when these guys enter my autoresponder, and all of you in my downline, you know what I'm talking about because you are in my list. Immediately, I start releasing the emails. You would have programmed at least between 7 to 30 emails or more. So I have over 40. I have 40 GDI advert emails. So once those leads come in, for 40 days, it will continue to go to those people. So they get 40 days to make up their mind to join GDI, or they don't join GDI and leave the list, right? So that gives you an advantage over somebody that just put an ad and goes away. People look at it, they don't sign up, or even if they sign up, they've lost all the people that could have dropped their emails. You see the difference? That is how investment marketing works. So you invest $40 to keep 25 people on your autoresponder. You invest under $40, that means you have got 50 people. Another month you do the same. So that gives you people you can market to. Right? That's how it works. That's why it's an investment. You put some money in to get this email lead, so you can now advertise to these people until they buy your product. Some of them will not, some of them will, right? So you have to get an autoresponder. Is important. You can get anyone, but if you want the Power Lead system autoresponder, I have a link below. You can get it. If you need a solo ad, I have a link below for Udemy. That's the best site for solo ad. I have other sites, but that's the number one. Because that one, I can guarantee that they will give you a better service. And they are cheap. Like, I'm talking $40 because that's the average range, right? You can still find some people on Udemy that sells $33. $30. So that reduces your cost, right? That reduces the cost of buying solo ads. So these are very important, right? Because you don't need expensive. Some people will tell you to go and buy $60 or $100 for 100 clicks. I don't think it's. I don't always see that as important, right? Because you need more traffic, and the less money you spend to get more clicks, the better. Because the cost of GDI is so low that anybody could afford it, right? If you were trying to sell a product of $100, $200, yeah, I could say you should go higher to more qualified leads. But you are selling GDI. GDI pays a lot of money as equal to those ones, but GDI has a low entry. So it makes it easy for you to sell it to people and even promote it as almost free, because GDI is virtually free because the website domain and hosting belongs to that person. So he's virtually in the program for free. So I believe if you get cheaper traffic, it's always the better. If you can get lower cost, instead of buying $40, you can get someone to sell at 30 or 35. That's good. But try not to buy stupid traffic. Don't go to what they call it, Fiverr for traffic. Those traffic never convert to lead. Stick to Udemy. Just stick to Udemy. So if you need autoresponder, there's a link below. If you need solo ad, there's a link below. And if you are listening to me and you are not in GDI, there is a link below to join the Action Power team of GDI for free. Right? Now, that is it. So, there are some new marketers that come into internet marketing space. They are new to internet marketing. But the minute they come in, they go paid. When you check this guy, you find out they are very smart people. Many of them have been they may be offline, but they have been in marketing, offline. Maybe they are car salesmen or they are other type of salesmen that knows the value of paid ad. So once they come in, they just invest a lot of money into paid ad, make their money fast, and move on to other higher investment things. And that's how we should start thinking, guys. Let's stop all this slow thinking. It doesn't work. And if you have questions, keep sending them to me. I receive a lot of questions. I'm okay with that. Send them to me. If you are confused on anything with GDI, autoresponders, whatever, you want to learn more about email marketing, I'm there. Get in contact with me through Facebook, through email, anyhow. You are my list. You are in my list. You can always access me. Even just reply my email alone that I send every day. I get so many people, they just reply my email and send me a message on it. And then we start chatting, right? It should be that way. You are supposed to learn. Knowledge is power. If you don't learn, you won't, get any knowledge. So I suggest you continue to learn. I struggled with internet marketing for 5 years. Why? Because I was like behaving like this. Sometimes I don't want to spend on traffic. So that until when I really understood how it works. And that's why I'm very happy to be in GDI, because GDI actually made it easy for me to be resolute. Because their programs are just super, right? You are not like confused. You can promote GDI even on the street and everybody knows what you are saying. When they ask you, what business do you do? Oh, I sell websites. No, but the only answer you get from them is, oh, okay, that's great. Because they know what it's all about, right? That's the thing. All we want to do, so we don't have problem with product. Our product is totally worldwide acceptable and compulsory. Nobody in the internet marketing space that does not need a website domain and hosting. So everybody needs, and like I told you guys, you can sell GDI to anybody, right? Any business, pizza business or whatever business, they all need it, right? But don't waste your energy on that, because we are in GDI not just to use our website alone, but to promote it and make a lot of money. So we need to promote it to people that will promote it. Because for you to build a downline, you need to promote to people that will promote. And who are these people? I've always said it on my videos. They are all internet marketers. Make money online guys. Like you, like me. So that's where you need to promote. Don't go promoting to people on your street or to your brother, to your nephew. Except they have the real interest to become internet marketers. Promote only to internet marketers. And see the good thing. There are hundreds of millions of internet marketers worldwide. There are countless millions of them in the US. And US is a good market. I'm going to talk about what we call tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 traffic. So you see US is a super place. So you market to US, market to Europe, market to Canada, market to UK. Then you get real good internet marketers that knows the value of your product, that will buy, and then that will sell to others, and then your downline is built in a very, very short time. To succeed in investment traffic, you need to test, and you have to test a lot, right? Now, we are lucky with solo ad. That's why I love solo ad. Solo ad is, to me, is the best way to reach internet marketers, is the best way to spend your investment money. Why? Why do I like solo ad? These solo ad vendors, they have already gone to all these Facebook, all these sites, every other site, and gather people into their list already. You didn't do that. They've done that. They've gone to media buy. You know, they go to place like business, CNN business site, and attract a lot of email people to their own list. So you have people in their list that are responsive. Like you. Yes, like you. They are exactly like you. They are already in those lists. Now, when you pay $40 and the guy release 100 clicks, somebody clicking a link is a very good person to have in your downline. Because when I send email, I get a lot of clicks. Why? Because they were already clicking in the place, in the solo ad where I bought. So those are responsive people. Now you get them into your list. So that's why I love solo ad. Those guys have gone all over the world, all over the web, and acquired email from all over that are looking for how to make money online. So you are not going around, like you are not going to Facebook to put ad, you are not going to Twitter to put ad, you are not struggling like all those people who want to invest for free. You know, those people, they are always struggling to see if they can get somebody. No. You go straight to somebody that have already done all those suffering. He load them in his list, and you just go there and buy clicks from him. So that's why solo ad to me is the best. So when I now talk of testing, what it means is this: there are so many hundreds and thousands of solo ad vendors, right? So you want to, when you want to buy from different of them and see which of them, each time you buy you get a good what they call it, a good traffic, good clicking, and then some even people that buys and sign up to your GDI program. Like I have somebody that does that. So whenever I buy from him, I usually get 1 or 2 signups, right? So I am always attracted to go back to him again and again and again to try. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. But at least for that, for it to have, each time he puts an ad, I'm lucky to even get one straight off without even waiting to use my autoresponder to work on them. So that's what I mean testing. Some of them are so lazy, they cannot even give you your traffic in full. That's why I like Udemy. Udemy, if they didn't give you your traffic in full, Udemy sanction them and return your money. So Udemy really saves us those stress that we have to think about, right? So which is great. So that's why I say Udemy is the best place for buying solo ads. So if you need solo ad, click the link below and go to Udemy. Go and even just click the link below, join Udemy, sign in like you sign for Facebook and all those things, and just see what they have. So whenever you are interested in buying solo ad, you can go there and sign in and buy easily. So that, like I said, solo ad vendors have already done the job for us. They've gotten leads from all over the web and now selling to us as solo ad traffic, right? That's the best, easiest, fastest, convertible traffic ever. I love solo ad, man. I buy it like endlessly. Once I have like $30, $40 spare money in my pocket, you just see me in Udemy buying solo ad. You need to, if I show you my Udemy where I bought solo ad is so long. Imagine I would try to buy Facebook ad And it will be so difficult to get conversions. Facebook will just keep charging you for impression, views, and all those things. At the end of the day, you hardly get clicks. And when the click come, the click is so expensive that you even be afraid. You know? So, and those of you who decide to go to investment traffic, there's another thing I used to do. Let me just expose it right now. I used to buy leads straight from GDI. I don't know whether you know GDI sells you leads. In case you don't know. GDI sells you leads. These are people that have called them, people that have inquired about GDI. Now GDI sells you lead, though it's more expensive than buying a regular solo ad. But to me, I feel it's more expensive, but it's more targeted. Because these guys have already known about GDI. Many of you who just sign in, you are trying to understand GDI. So I have to still, many people on my list, I have to still try to explain GDI through different means. But what GDI sells to you, they already know GDI. GDI has even been advertising to them, and GDI sells to you. I think GDI sells it at $3. But because I'm a premium member, GDI sells to me at $2.7 per lead. Right? And if you check, if you buy solo ad from any other vendor outside, they sell it, let's average, I use $40, but let me just average to $50 for 100 clicks so that my maths can work out. Now, if you buy 100 clicks from a solo ad vendor for $50 and then it gives you 25 leads, right? That means if you check the maths, you are buying one lead for $2. There are ways of buying it cheaper. If you can get somebody to sell like cheaper, you can get it for $1 point something or something that range. But let's just put it at that. You are buying one email lead for $2, right? If you follow that maths I just did now. Now GDI sells to me $2.70 for a targeted lead. Targeted. So this person, I don't need to advertise a lot. So last month I bought 10 from GDI, right? And I did very well last month. I had a lot of sign up, right? So I don't know whether those sign up were from the GDI. I never really tested it. So this month now, I decided to buy 60 from GDI. So they've supplied me 10 already, and then I'm waiting to get 50 more from them. So I put them in my autoresponder, and then I'm going to check on them. If I get sign-ups, I'm going to cross-check the names so that I can be really sure whether they are coming from GDI itself. Because I believe those who are easy to convert than most people in my list. Because they're already aware of GDI. So they have only two choices. Either they join or they don't join, right? So it's not like they have the middle choice of what kind of program is this? Let me see. They are not those type. They are either joining or they don't want to join because they know GDI. They've had phone calls from them, so they are very qualified leads. So that's why I'm moving some of my traffic to GDI leads. So I'm buying. I've already bought 60 this month from GDI at $2.7 each. So that's another thing. Those of you who are into email marketing, you can look at. Just go to GDI. Just go to your back office. Check GDI goodies. That's the name, goodies. GDI goodies is on the left in your back office, right? You'll see it there. Click it and then you read about the leads. So you can buy those kind of leads from GDI there. They are good. It's a lovely thing to buy because they are qualified leads. They are those type of leads. Theoretically, they are easy to convert, and then you get sign-ups faster through them. So that's why I bought 60. So if I check this month, if I see I'm getting sign-up and they are from those names, so what I'm going to do is to buy maybe next month I buy 100 or more. Right? because luckily for me now, I've made enough money from GDI that most of my traffic, I'm virtually, as I make the money from GDI, I'm just converting it to traffic so I make more money. Because I have to get to my $10,000 in a hurry, guys. I'm not waiting. And I want to be winning the bonus. So that's another thing, I'm looking at those leads so that if they can convert, I can easily turn them to bonus, buy them more frequently so that I can get more bonus. So those bonus will help me to make more money to buy more of the leads from GDI. So I'm buying solo ads and then I'm buying from GDI. You see what I do? So I just keep on buying. Now let's quickly talk about traffic. So I go tier 1 traffic. Now when you buying solo ads, you try and get tier 1 traffic. The problem with Facebook group, you don't get tier 1 traffic. You get people from all these countries. They are always the most inquisitive. So they're always the one you get. And that's why you are not getting sign up. Tier 1 countries are people in mostly USA, Canada, United Kingdom, Australia, New Zealand. Sometimes you can add the Republic of Ireland and then you can add Singapore. But so let's assume these are tier 1 countries, right? So when we buy solo ad, we always want the vendor to have a high tier 1 country. Maybe from 70%, and even some of the people I buy from have almost 95% tier 1, even 95% just US alone, safe. So you want to have tier 1 countries. Why do you need tier 1 countries? These are people that understand internet marketing very well. These are people that buy products. You don't want people that don't buy products, right? So tier 1 countries buy products. They understand what you are saying. They all speak English. And they buy products a lot. They get an average minimum wage of so they are always earning good salaries range from $1,000 and above, right? So every month. So these people can afford to spend $10 to join GDI without complaining. There's none that of them that cannot spend $10. In fact, the other thing is that even those that are not working, that are on social, they earn enough to be able to spend $10 to get themselves out of that trap, right? So these people can always conveniently afford GDI. So target always tier 1 countries. Now tier 2 countries could be countries, tier 2 and tier 3, they are also there. I have a lot of tier 2 and tier 3 countries in my downline. They can afford some of them can. It's not easy for them to get $10, but they go ahead, especially those of them that have internet marketers. Like I do a lot of advert in India because the Indian guys are more smarter, right? With internet. I go to other countries too. I do worldwide traffic because I have another site that I buy worldwide traffic from. So I don't spend much there, but I just spend little. Because you see, with if you are buying worldwide traffic, you can buy like I said, email lead from a tier 1 country cost you about between $1 to $2, right? But email lead from tier 2, tier 3 countries will cost you about I think 25 cents, because sometimes with $1 you can get almost 4 of them to give you emails, right? As you keep on learning email marketing, you will get to understand all these calculations I make, right? It's because I'm talking about investment marketing. That's why I keep giving you a lot of calculation, right? Those of you who the thing is getting knocking your brain and you are not able to understand most of the things I'm explaining, don't worry. That's why I'm here. Send me emails, question me, repeat the question, and as I explain it, you are still confused, ask more questions. Because more questions you ask, then you understand, and then you can learn. Because I need all of you to learn and understand how internet marketing works. It was horrible for me for 5 years. So since I was able to break that jinx, I need all of you to break the jinx. Whether you are from a tier 1 country or tier 2 country or tier 3 country or even tier 10 if they have that. It doesn't matter. You can all join GDI. Those that are from, or not even, let's assume anybody that feel he does not have money to start investment. I say start. Because like I told you, you must go into investment marketing. But let's say you don't have money to start. Don't worry. Just buy your website domain and hosting from GDI, which is compulsory. Because I'm not going to buy a website for you. You are going to buy your own website. Right? Just buy that. Then we teach you how to market for free. But like I said, once you start making $50 per month, please start learning how to go into paid marketing. Once you start making $100, just quickly get an autoresponder and start. And those of you who are working, especially in North America, Europe, and so on, guys, you have to learn to invest some money. $200, $150, $200. It's not a big deal like that. I'm sorry. I know many of you will say you have financial problem and so. You have to think of what you are going to get. The amount of money you are going to make first. So that will help you to know. If you don't know, continue to research. Research it. Research GDI. Find out the opportunities in GDI. It's a lot. You could be making over $10,000 per month every month for the rest of your life. Don't get distracted. Focus. Be aggressive. Thank God it's online business. Even you can be aggressive. The worst the person can do is to send you a bad email. You delete the name of the person out of your email. That's all. The person can send you insult. I get that like as much as they want. They send it. I just delete their names. It doesn't matter. But don't get distracted. And if you don't understand something, guys, please ask. I don't want to keep rambling, man. So what I'm just going to round up because I've spoken over an hour. Imagine that. I didn't believe that. So if you want to join the Action Power team of GDI and join us to start making a lot of money now, please click the link below and join GDI for free. If you need an autoresponder, there's a Power Lead System autoresponder link below. Click it and join now. If you need solo ad, there's a link below. Click it. Go join Udemy. See what they are all about. Whenever you're ready, start buying. And then if you want to know how GDI compensation plan works, there's a video below too. Click the link and watch that video. Guys, this is definitely a wrap.